A fight this Sunday. Huge fight. Probably biggest fight of the year. Jake Paul versus Tommy Fury.
Yeah, like that too. I'm like, is there a fight I don't know about?
All right, first time Jake Paul is gonna be stepping in there with a real boxer, even though Tommy only has like 5-6 fights.
Yeah.
In the competition, you know, like
stellar,
1 in 32, 5 and 64.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, that's typical for some young guys that really don't have decorated amateur backgrounds. Yeah.
It'll answer a lot of questions. I think Jake is, you know, he's taking the steps in order for him to grow as a fighter. He's had the luxury of growing into a fighter. This everybody knows that this fight will decide if he is an actual fighter. I think although Tommy Fury doesn't have a great amateur background, look at his brother. Look at it, the process that he's been through. When you're around boxing almost your whole life, you tend to, it's a part of you, it's in his DNA. So I would expect for Tommy Fury to get a win here. He's been around it. He's got not the amateur background, but he has the pedigree, the boxing pedigree. So I would probably lean Tommy Fury. But if Jake wins this fight, you know, I wouldn't say it makes him a.
Does it make him a real? If you beat a real boxer, doesn't that make you a real boxer?
Yeah, I think it makes him a real boxer. But what I don't like is, you know, it catapults him to like a contender. And I think that's,
WB say they rank him.
And I think that's you know, how can any serious fighter take that ranking serious? You know, I wouldn't respect that if I were to see that. You have to go through a journey. You can't fight one actual real boxer and they throw you in there.
Now, we all know the reason why they're doing it is because he's a big star. Now, I definitely respect the fact that, number one, he's facing a real boxer.
Yeah.
He did exactly what I asked. I just want to see you against a guy that actually practices the art of boxing. Not fighting, practice the art of boxing. So I give him props for that. And if he wins, I think he silences a lot of criticism, especially wins in convincing fashion.
Yeah, because for the longest time I had a lot of scrutiny towards him because I just didn't respect his career. But if he beats him, if he puts on a good fight, you know, it's like you belong in there. He's been boxing for 4 or 5 years now. I think at that point you've been around it. You have an understanding of boxing. You should have. It sinks in at some point. And I think that we have to start to look at him as an actual boxer because he's been doing it for so long. Whether he's good or not, this fight will tell us if he actually belongs in the, you know, in the talks of being a superstar. Cool.